students, welcome to Vidya Mirad. This video is made on chapter 4 quadratic equation. Hello students, welcome to Vidya Mirad. This video is made for class 10 on chapter number 4 quadratic equations, and today we are going to do exercise 4.2 from NCERT. Question number 1. Find the roots of the following quadratic equations by factorizations. Now you have already learned factorization in class 8 and class 9. So I am not going to go in much detail. So we will just use middle term splitting method for finding out the factors, and then I will tell you how to find the roots for the following equations. Now for example number 1, x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. So middle term splitting, you get the middle factors as minus 5x plus 2x. So you get the common factors x minus 5 and x plus 2, which is equal to 0. Now equate both the factors separately to find the values of x. X minus 5 is equal to 0, so x comes out to be 5. X plus 2 is equal to 0, so x comes out to be minus 2. So the roots of the equation are 5 or minus 2. Second part, 2x square plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. So middle term splitting for x becomes 4x minus 3x, and the factors for this equation is x plus 2, 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So x plus 2 equal to 0 means x is equal to minus 2, and 2x minus 3 equal to 0 means x is equal to 3 upon 2. So roots of the equation are minus 2 or 3 upon 2. Root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. So for middle term splitting of 7x, it becomes 5x plus 2x, and the factors becomes root 2x plus 5 and x plus root 2. Equating equal to 0, you get roots of the equation as minus 5 upon root 2 or minus root 2. Fourth part, 2x square minus x plus 1 upon 8 equal to 0. Now we will take the LCM. It becomes 16x square minus 8x plus 1 equal to 0. You will split minus 8x as minus 4x, which becomes 4x minus 1 the whole square. That means the roots of the equation will be same for both, that is 1 upon 4. Next, 100x square minus 20x plus 1 equal to 0. For minus 20x, it becomes minus 10x, and your factors are 10x minus 1 the whole square, which means factor will remain the same. X is equal to 1 upon 10, that is the roots of the equation are both same. Question number 2. Solve the following situations mathematically. John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each, and the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. So they have told us the total marbles are 45. So we don't know how much John has and how much Jivanti has. So let us assume the number of marbles which John has is x, and number of marbles which Jivanti have will 45 minus x. Now when they lost 5 marbles each, you need to subtract 5 from each. So John will become x minus 5 and Jivanti will become 45 minus x minus 5, which is 40 minus x. And we are told that product of these marbles is 124. Now according to the question, let's multiply it. X minus 5 into 40 minus x is equal to 124. Open the bracket. At the end you get x square minus 45x plus 324 is equal to 0. So by middle term splitting, we will find out the factors, which comes out to be x minus 36, x minus 9 equal to 0. So x is 36 or x is 9. So we see that if John marbles is 36, then Jivanti will have 9, and if John marbles are 9, then Jivanti marbles will be 36. We can have any of these cases. Next, a cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production of each toy was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. On a particular day, the total cost of production was 750. We would like to find out the number of toys produced on that day. Now let the number of toys produced in a day be x. So cost of production, they are saying 55 minus the number of toys. So that becomes 55 minus x. So total cost of production is 750. So what is the equation formed? X what is toys produced will be multiplied by the total cost of production of each toy will be equal to the total cost of production. So x multiplied by 55 minus x is equal to 750. Open the brackets, find the factors by using middle term splitting. You get x minus 25 and x minus 30. So x is either 25 or x is 30. That means number of toys produced in a day can be 25 or 30. Find two products whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Now when sum is 27, we can assume let one number be x, the other number can be 27 minus x. Their product is 182, that is x into 27 minus x is equal to 182. So if open the brackets, find the factors using middle term, you get x minus 13, x minus 14. So the numbers can be either 13 or 14. So it means if my first number is 13, my second number will be 27 minus 13, which becomes 14. And if my number is 14, the second number will be 13. Question number 4. Find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose square is 365. Now we know consecutive number, which is 1 next. That is, if my first number is x, the other second number will be x plus 1. Their squares sum is equal to 365. That means first number is x square plus x plus 1 the whole square will be equal to 365. For using formula, you find out the terms, it becomes x square plus x minus 182 equal to 0. We can use middle term splitting here. So there is x plus 14 and x minus 13, which means x is either minus 14 or x is 13. Now since they are talking about positive integers, so we can take 13 only, we can't have minus 14. So if my first number is 13, my other number will be 14. Question 5. The altitude of a right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 cm, find the other two sides. Now when we know right triangle, we can definitely use Pythagoras theorem, which is hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. Now we don't know the base, so let us assume the base be x. So that means altitude is 7 less than base, that means x minus 7. We know the hypotenuse 13. So use the formula, you get x square plus x minus 7 the whole square is equal to 13 square. Open the brackets and you get x square minus 7x minus 60 equal to 0, where we can apply the middle term splitting and we get the factors x minus 12, x plus 5 equal to 0. That means x can be 12 or x can be equal to minus 5. Now since the sides cannot be negative, so we can't take minus 5, that means we can take only 12. That means the base of the triangle is 12, so altitude is 12 minus 7, which is equal to 5 centimeters. Next, a cottage industry produces a certain number of pottery articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. If the total cost of production on that day was rupees 90, find the number of articles produced and the cost of each article. Let the number of articles produced be x. So what is the cost of production of each article? They are saying 3 more than twice the number of articles. So what are the articles? X. Twice means 2x and 3 more means plus 3. So 2x plus 3. And total cost of production is rupees 90. So what is according to the situation? We have number of articles multiplied by the cost of each article will be the total cost. That is x multiplied by 2x plus 3 equal to 90. Open the bracket, using middle term you get factors as 2x plus 15, x minus 6 is equal to 0, where x is equal to minus 15 upon 2 or x is equal to 6. Now articles produced can never be negative numbers, so it means that x is 6 only. Number of articles produced is 6. The cost of each article is rupees 15. That's all for this exercise, children. I hope you must have found it very easy. Thank you so much, children, for watching the video till the end. Very soon I am going to come with the next video. Till then, see you, children. Goodbye. Take care.